Everyone, Crypto 3000 here, and some very critical things are going on right now with Bitcoin. Let's talk about that. As we look right now, we were just at $54,000. Now we're at 53. We just broke down that critical level of 54,000, and I think it looks like we're continuing to drop. We're not finding any support, which is completely fine. Not much to worry about here. We all know this happens with Bitcoin. We might be entering a small little bear market, but again, don't worry about this, right? Don't go, I'm going to sell all my Bitcoin. If anything, this would be a perfect chance to BTFD, buy that freaking dip, right? If you miss your chances with any other coins or with Bitcoin, this would be that perfect time to set in the orders. Again, not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing, right? I have my buy orders set, and I will go over with you guys what I am going to be doing during this dip. Again, I think it is going to drop a bit more, so I wouldn't recommend buying right now. I would say let this price drop a little bit more, let it settle down, and then you can put in some purchases. Again, I will be showing you guys a little trick on how to make some money also when the price is dropping, right? So as we look here, we can tell that just a few days ago we hit that new all-time high, 61,650, and now we've dropped almost $8,000 down to 63,000, almost 63,500 now at the time of recording this video. So by the time you watch it, it might be up or it might be down. Who knows? It looks right now like we're probably going to go lower. We're not finding any support. You just see, I think there's a lot of panic selling from a lot of new people that got into Bitcoin lately. So if you're in a loss, I would recommend probably don't sell. Remember what's coming for Bitcoin in the future, and in my view, we are still bullish. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin, and I still think we will continue to rally up. So why did Bitcoin fall? Well, this is the main thing here. There was a huge sell-off of some whale that owned 18,000 Bitcoin. 18,000 Bitcoin. So if we calculate that, let's check this out. Calculator. And he sold maybe, let's just round at about $60,000, right? Let's just say they sold at 60,000 and then 18,000 Bitcoin. So they sold, holy moly, how much is that? That's 3 million. A billion? 1, 2. Holy moly, that's a lot of Bitcoin. So they sold a lot of Bitcoin, right? So a lot of, wait, did I put in the correct number? 18,000? Yep. So that was a lot of Bitcoin that was sold, right? About $1 billion of Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin was already at past the $1 trillion mark. So you are going to see this sort of effect coming, right? When someone sells like this, there's going to be a lot of panic selling, right? So maybe it dropped over here, right? And people are like, oh my goodness, they wake up. Oh my God, Bitcoin's down, and then they start selling. We get a rally here. We didn't create any support levels on the way up. If we look at this, right, on the way up, we did not create much support. The support levels that we did create, it looked like it was over here in the high 40s, right? So we have some very nice support. It looks like in the 48Ks, right? So 48. It looks like we haven't created any support in the 50s, right? Support is created when you, say around here, right? You would hang out here for a bit and then go up and then hang out here for a bit. We didn't do that, right? It was just a rally, big rally up, and we don't have that significant support anywhere in the 50s. But I don't think, in my opinion, again, this is just my opinion, I don't think we will come on back down to these support levels. So like the 40. Like the 47s, I don't think we'll go down there. I think if we touch 50, there is going to be a lot of buying there going on. I know that if it touches 50, I will be buying some more Bitcoin. So that's what at least that's what I see, right? Again, just my personal opinion. It's a pretty big sell-off. But if you were here on this one, this was an even bigger sell-off. So I think you're prepared for this one, right? And not if you did any mistakes on this big sell-off over here, hopefully you don't do them again over here, right? Okay, so why did this happen again? This here, a whale sold 18,000 Bitcoins. And as we saw right now, it was about $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. So that means that they're taking their profits and they're letting go of the Bitcoin. So obviously, if no one was there to purchase the $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, then it's going to drive the price down for Bitcoin. Okay. Again, these whales, man. It could be them doing this on purpose. They want to sell and then buy back cheaper, or it could just be them taking their profits and leaving the Bitcoin market, right? So yeah, that happened. And then the other news is that India is also trying to ban, or wants to ban, the Bitcoin market or the crypto market in India. So that's the other bad news that we also heard of, right? So as we see here, a series of recent developments have increased the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, or FUD, factor for the top cryptocurrency, including rumors of a potential digital asset ban in India that would criminalize the possession, issuance, mining, trading, and transfer of cryptocurrency. So that's a big thing since since India does have a huge population, and I'm sure that a lot of the Bitcoin market is also coming from India. So that's huge news there too. That's bringing the price down. But again, we have some really bullish news. So remember that the good thing is that the stimulus checks are still coming, right? And they are predicting that nearly 10% of the 380 billion, 38 billion. So they're predicting that 38 billion is going to go into stocks and Bitcoin. And if a nice chunk of that, let's just say 10 billion goes into Bitcoin, and the rest goes into stocks, because we still know that the stock market is a lot more prominent than the Bitcoin market. Let's say that 5 billion goes into Bitcoin, right? If we saw what 1 billion can do to Bitcoin, imagine what 5 billion can do going up, right? So it's going to be, those are good news, right? A lot of people here in the US still don't get their stimulus check, right? Some got it on Friday. A small population here in the US got it on Friday. Some got it on, not a lot of people. I didn't hear of anyone getting it over the weekend. Some got it today. The majority is going to get it on Wednesday. So I'm waiting on Wednesday to see what happens. But let's check out how Bitcoin's doing now. We're at 53. So it looks like we're finding some stability here. Now I want to show you guys the last trick that I do when the Bitcoin price starts to drop. This is a little trick that I do, and you guys can do it, right? If you guys want, just sharing some stuff here. As the price drops, let's imagine that Bitcoin is dropping, right? We're dropping. Let's imagine that we are about to hit 52,000. This is a big level, 52. And once you put in your buy order, maybe at 52,100, right? Buy order at 52,100, right? And we hit 52 right there, right? Let's say we hit it, boom. Now, a lot of buy orders are going to go up, and it should go up to say 52,500, 600. If you want to be sure, you can put your sell order at 52,400, right? So I usually sell 52,500, right? And you make a few bucks out of these, right? And I put these on in buy orders. I don't even look at them, right? If they go through, great. Not all of them are going to go through. Some of these don't go through. If they don't go through, just think about it. You got yourself some Bitcoin at discount, right? So I sell then, and then if it continues dropping, then I just continue with the same process. But this next time I will do this at, let's say, 51,000, and then you could even do the 51,500s sometime. So these levels here, these like key nice even numbers, are nice numbers to try this out. So another one would be like 5,500, right? You could do that there, and then like at 50,000, you can also try this little thing out. And it works out well because if you do sell, right, let's say it sells off at, you sell off for 52,400, right, you can use those profits to purchase it at cheaper prices. So that's just a little trick that I do. And it works well on Robinhood, right? Those apps, Binance, apps that don't have such a huge spread, because if it does have a big spread, like say Voyager, this is not going to work out. Do not try this out on apps like Voyager or anything like that. If they have a big spread, it is not going to work out, and you're going to have a harsh time, and you will lose money. So don't do that. Make sure that if you do try this out, it's an app that has a small spread. Oh no, my camera. Jeez. All right. Anyways, that's a little tactic that I do. And remember, guys, stay calm, right? Make sure before you panic sell, if you do anything like that, don't panic sell. If you are thinking of panic selling, just zoom out. Look at Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin. Zoom out, right? When in doubt, zoom out. Remember a week ago, we were at 40. What was this, like 2 weeks ago? We were at 43,000. We're at 53. Like, come on. We're okay, right? Zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. Look at this. Bitcoin is fine. Okay. Where's the 6 month? Look at this. Bitcoin is fine, right? It's this small little. It's a dip like this. It looks like nothing, right? It's a regular. If you bought Bitcoin, you know that this is bound to happen. Soon as one set of good news, and this will turn around and shoot up. I am thinking, again, for you guys, I want all of you guys to make money. So make sure that you're taking profits, right, as we move up. I was thinking of taking some profits around 63, 64. We sadly didn't hit it. So right now I'm not taking any. I haven't taken any profits yet. On this little cycle, I did take some profits around this area here, right around that $50,000 area, and then I bought some more around here, but I haven't taken profits ever since. So once it turns around, I will take some profits. I'm not going to take any profits right now because I do feel like it'll jump back up in a matter of time, hopefully sometime this week. So anyways, good night, have a good day, and if you have any questions or comments, leave a comment down below.